Hey guys, how are you? So you can see today I'm here outside and I want to talk about mailing address when you are applying for the diversity visa lottery. There is a place which they tell you write the mailing address. Many people are getting confused. They get confused because it is a system which is mostly likely in these Western countries. You can see that is the post office person is delivering the mail around the area. So it's USPS, United States Postal Services. So the person is delivering the mail into each house. You see these kind of numbers. So this is the one is going to deliver. So we don't go to the post office to get the letters or the mail. Someone is delivering them at our houses. So when we say the mailing address is the address where you are getting the mail, you are getting the letters, the packages. So like this one, so when you come here you find like inside like that one, and this at home. So that is where you are going to get one. So United States Postal Services is under is a federal government, so people are working there as their federal employees. So you are supposed to put the mailing address. So it depends on which country you live. So if you live in America, in US, Canada, most of the European countries, in developing countries, depending on the countries, some countries have the mailing address which you can have the actual house number, street, and everything. I can give you an example. In Rwanda, you can have exactly the street, the road, the house number, and you can be able to deliver that way. So when we say put the mailing address, they mean put the address of your house. Where do you live? Put the name of the street. Put the name of the house. That's what they want. So if you live maybe 1601 Barton Avenue in Kigoma, or this type of road, write that address. But there are some people don't have those kind of specific street addresses where the mail person can come and deliver to you. So you have to put what we call the PO box, the postal office box. It depends again. There are some people have the postal service boxes, but nowadays many people are not using that way because of the social media. Or just you can call someone, you can text someone, you don't send the mail or the letters through the postal way. So when they say put the mailing address, remember the address which is on the which is the address which you are putting or you're going to put on the diversity visa lottery. That address is not going to be used for anything to send a package to you. So you can put the address of your house. They are not going to send any documents to that particular address. You can put the address of care of to go through to, let's say in care of, you can put the address of your office where you work. You can put it in care of your church, your mosque, your neighbor. You can put it that way. If you are a student, you can put your care of Jitegeme Secondary School, care of University of Dar es Salaam, care of Kenyatta University. Whatever it is, put the address. Even if you put PO Box 1111 Tabora, Tanzania, there is no problem because they are not sending any document. So even if you put any fake address, that address means nothing. I don't know why they put that address. So that address means nothing. It has nothing to do with you to win or not to win. They are not going to send any physical document through that address. The email address is the most important one because it's the one you'll be using to communicate with the Kentucky Consular Center, KCC, when you are going to the further processing after winning. Or if you lose your case number, you have to have the email address exactly used to apply so that you can be able to use it. So that is something you need to understand about the mailing address. So mailing address, don't complicate. Put even a fake, put a wrong one. It means nothing. But the country of the address is very important. Where do you live? If you live, so there are two things. There is address, you can put that is your address. Someone can fill the address even in the United States, it means nothing. But when they ask the question, where do you live? If you put you live in Tanzania or you live in Ghana, by default, the address of where you currently live will be the address of where your interview will be. But you are allowed to change that location when you are going to fill the visa form. So when you get the winning letter, which we call the first notification PDF letter, when you check the DV lottery results, it will tell you the country of interview location. It will tell you is the country which you indicated where do you live. So that is something you need to understand, that one. Number two is you can put the address, fake the address, wherever, it doesn't matter. So you can put a PO box, you can put the name of the street, the road, and the house number. Even if you put a wrong house number, there is no problem. Remember, the form for the diversity visa lottery is created assuming that everybody lives like American lifestyle. So when they put the education level, when they put the addresses, they arrange as if you live here. They assume that way. That's why they tell you put the zip code. Most of the countries in developing countries, they don't have the zip code. Some they put, oh, this is your zip code. Whether you have it, you don't have it, no problem. If you don't have it, put the postal code. Postal code is the first three numbers. For instance, Tanzania is 255, Kenya 254, Uganda 256. So the numbers you are using for the international call, the first like plus then the number, that is the postal code. That is the country code. So you can use that one, that's okay. Even if you don't put it to say it doesn't apply, it's okay. So that is something you need to understand when you are going to put the address. So don't be asking me another question like, how can I put my address? What is the proper way? The proper way, put any address, whether it's your address, whether it's the school, whether it's the church, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's the address of wherever it is. But don't put the address of the state house of where president lives. You say it's your house, where is that is where you live. No. You can use care of the letter to go through someone, care of EBM, care of so and so. Those are the things. So when you say the mailing address is the concept of the mail, we get the mail from home. That's how we do here. So, but when you are going to fill on your end, put the home address. But on the DV lottery, they don't say home address. They say mailing address because our mailing address by default is where we live. That's where our homes are. But for you, you can put your home address, the physical location of the address where you live, but also you can put the address of PO box if you have the PO box, or you can put the care of number and the things of that nature. So this is where you get the junk mail, the one you can have the ads, you can get the bills, you can get someone sending a letter. If they send the package, also they deliver at your own home in that particular sense. So that is the mailing address, everyone. So I wish you all the best in the applying for the diversity visa lottery, which is coming up in the month of October, from the first week of October until the first week of November. That is the application time. Make sure you go through the proper website, which is www.dvprogram.state.gov. www.dvprogram.state.gov. Any website of the government must end with GOV for the United States of America. Any website without GOV or gov at the end, that is not the US government website. So don't use any other website to apply for the diversity visa lottery, because they will charge you and you will end up applying for the scam, for the fake websites, which are not the official website for the diversity visa lottery, which is free of charge to apply for the diversity visa lottery. Thank you, everyone. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video to others. Goodbye.